Okay, I thought I'd show you one more Hacker RP10, Hacker Herald. I believe this is the very last one, but I will double check on that. I'll put it in the comments later, but I'm pretty sure this is the very last version of it. So from the front it looks very similar, no real changes there, and the case, but the difference is up on the top here really. If you look, now we've got these little pointer controls for the it says increase, treble, decrease, and long wave, medium wave. Knobs on here, again, they've changed. They're more like the Hacker Mini Herald now, with a little disc in the middle. Yeah, so let me just go and get the other one and we'll do a comparison. Okay then, here we have all three of my RP10s, from the oldest one to the newest one at the back. I've just been on the Hacker Radio Yahoo group. Well worth joining if you like your hackers. A lot of information and some real nice old brochures, service manuals, everything in there, so well worth joining if you like your hackers. So basically this is the original one. Came out originally in 1960. This, as we know, is a 1961 model. So again, it was 4 identical knobs. It was only available in royal red apparently, which is this, or desert beige. Well, I haven't got a desert beige one, but I have seen them for sale. And again, we've got the single turnbuckle on the back to release the back casing. So that's that one. And as I say, with the rip the backs off of these as well. The insides, we know there's differences. This one has got a separate amplifier down on the bottom here. So quite a different layout, different circuit board altogether. So then in 1962, and this is a 1962 model, so it must have been one of the earlier ones. Complete change of chassis, with the main circuit board, a single main circuit board, and the back's secured by these 2 spring clips in underneath, which we know about. So again, big difference in the 2 chassis. That's just all one board there, look. Whereas this one is, it's got the 2 boards in it. It's a very different chassis. So that's 1961 and 62 now. I think I've just knocked all my screws over. Yes, I have. That's nice. Serves me right for not putting them out the way. So then we get to this later one. Again, we've still got the 2 spring clips which release the back panel. This one's a little bit worse for wear. Bought in as a spares repairs. At the time I didn't realise it was different. I thought somebody had put some different knobs on the top. I thought, oh hello, someone's had a bit of a fiddle there. But you can see that the fading that happens over the years with the knobs, because these for some reason must be slightly different type of plastic than these. But again, the board looks the same. No difference there by the looks of it. Let's have a look on this one then. So you'll notice we have a vent on the back of this one as well, where there isn't on the other 2. So that's one difference. And as I say, really it's the knobs. This is the one in, what do they call this? Ascot grey. Ascot grey with black sides. It was available in blue as well. I've not seen an all blue one, but I'm sure they're about. Would indicate a date? No, not really. Yeah, it's in pretty poor state of repairs, this one. It's a shame because, as I say, they're lovely sets. But I'm missing not only the handle but also the fittings for the handle. The handle, as I say, we can usually cobble something up, but if you've got no fittings then you've had it really. There we are. I just thought I'd show you that one and just let you know, and say that this was from 1963 on, this particular version. So I hope you enjoyed that, and as I say, what we'll do next is we'll fire up the one that came recently, see how we get on. Okay, just a quick update on this one before I fire it up. I've managed to find a donor set with a base, a swivel turntable. I have also managed to work out the screw situation, but the only problem is the screws I've got aren't long enough. I would assume that they're old Imperial threads, so what's supposed to happen is they screw through this base and into the amplifier, but they'll go through without the base in place, but they're just that little bit too proud. So as I say, I've just screwed it in temporarily for the time being, just to get it back together, but much better with a turntable. The other thing is the donor set I've got has got some, it's got a handle on it, so the handle's no good, but it's got the brasses on it, so I'll be able to use that for the other set to stick a handle on it, which is good news. So I thought, why not power this thing up? Let's get that out of the way a minute. Just have a look, see what the wiring is on this. Can I just power it up straight across the switch? Yes, I can. Right. What I'll do is, it's an 18 volt set, but I'm going to pop it back to, start it on 10 volts initially. As I say, these capacitors have probably had it. This is very similar to the Dynatron set I'm working on at the moment. So let's pop that power back off. Let's go in. Okay. So that's live. Some soldering done in here, so this set has been played with a little bit. Right, fire in the hole. Well, it's working, it's not drawing a lot of current. Cool. Oh, it's jammed. Long wave. Not a lot heard, though I think there's faint stations. It could be the fact that I've not got the power right up yet, so let's put a bit more power on it. So we've got about 16 volts. Scratchy volume pop, no surprise there. Oh, that tuning control is really stiff. With nothing on long way. Turn everything off. working. It's got that underlying hiss at zero volume again. I had that with a Ferguson. Let's turn it up to its maximum voltage. There we go, 18 volts.
Time to switch to BBC Digital Radio.
But you may be wondering why. Well, imagine I'm BBC Radio. I give you all your favourite stations.
But I'm BBC Digital Radio. I give you those stations.
Well, plenty of volume there. Just got this low level hiss all the time.
I'll give you more of it.
And live sports this summer?
Yes, much more of that too.
I really am feeling a bit nasty.
This summer, make the switch to digital radio. To find out more, search online for BBC Digital Radio.
BBC.
Could be one of the old capacitors in the amplifier. Could be that one across the volume control. Got a big old Plessy jammed up in there. No, this is going to be an interesting set to restore, this one. I'm looking forward to this one. It's going to need a recap, definitely, because it's got those old Plessys in it.
Happen to be Jelly Babies. Now, this is something I didn't know. They were first launched by British sweet makers Bassett's. Other Jelly Babies are available as Peace Babies, and this was in 19, and this is to commemorate the First World War. Were relaunched with the new name.
Well, it's a lovely sound, as you would expect with a hacker. Let's say if I pop the back on, you get a little bit better sound again out of it, I would have thought. I can't put the back on really because of the power leads, can I?
Whenever you wish.
Yeah.
She's eating salted peanuts.
A little bit better
for my liking.
bass noise.
I'm not going to say anything about that joke, you know, about use monkeys, you pay them in.
A few more beats. Nigel says, select my Welsh shirt.
I would think that hissing possibly is the capacitors in the tone control.
5058 for your thoughts on anything you hear throughout the afternoon, almost anything, including
Well, I'm pleased with that. Let's just try it. I should think the lack of long wave is purely the very scratchy control. How easy is that to get to? Right, let's give that a squirt a minute. Let's give that a little squirt. Let's see if we can bring the long wave in. Very, very similar layout to the Dynatron, you know. With that, controller's so stiff, I don't know. A little bit on the spigot. It's better. Okay. Let's give the base of the treble control a squirt as well. And we'll treat the volume part while we're at it, why not? Right, try again.
Still, and some players are bearing it. I think Michael
Long wave is working.
They're still playing a little bit of football out there amongst them all. Kevin Howells, meanwhile, I don't know if Kevin Howells is keeping it dry or not, but oh yes,
it's a hell of a bandwidth on that station. Well, nothing else on there, but excuse the darkness again. Get back out of the light, you're probably going to see it a bit better.
Also, though, with Morgan, Brendan McCullum, the Sussex, who have again made not a very good start to this competition, bottom of the South Group, played 2, lost 2.
Quelque chose qui était effectivement assez lourd et que j'ai traversé, c'était la maladie de qui a fini par
just my power leads.
L'accompagnement, voilà, j'ai accompagné ça et c'était quelque chose de...
Has just taken place, however, at the moment no announcement as what it is, so I shall try and bring that to you before long. However,
the volume control is perfectly silent now.
And I wish you sun wherever you are. Hopefully Saltash is getting sun for, of course, this regatta, and hopefully sunny there in Torbay. Fingers crossed, because the red arrows fly by about 3:30. Haven't been told any different, so I'm thinking I might be right. Okay, so let's get on with some what's on, shall we? First off, we've had a text.
Something, and some B-sides and out
US led.
Well, I don't think that's going to be too difficult to do now. I'm really chuffed that that's working. I really didn't think it would be. So I hope you've enjoyed that. As I say, I'm going to make a start on that probably next week now. So I've got the Dynatron still in pieces, ready to go back together soon. But yeah, I think I can get that one up and running perfectly. I say it's quite nice to have one of the early ones actually still working. You've got some very old caps and that in here, so I'm certainly going to need to give it a good going over. All the pulleys will need greasing. I say it, nice sat. Anyway, thanks for watching, and join me for the restoration of this very soon.